Hello and welcome to Inquiring Minds, a conversation series featuring some of the renowned academics from the University of Auckland. I'm Kerry Woodham, and joining me now is Professor Annamarie Jagose from the Department of Film, Television and Media Studies in the Faculty of Arts. Thanks for joining us, Annamarie. In an age where electronic media is pervasive, is it important for people to know why they're watching something and what exactly it is that they are watching?
Yes, I think precisely because of the pervasiveness of media, it's very important for students to try and develop a critical relation to what otherwise is the more or less unthought through backdrop to everyday life. So I think the more ubiquitous and everyday some phenomena are, the harder it is in some ways to get enough critical distance on them in order to be able to think about them outside the sort of usual regularities with which they occur.
Are the younger students developing that critical analysis a lot earlier perhaps than, say, students of our generation?
Well, hard for me to talk about students of our generation since my own kind of, media exposure was extremely sort of stunty, to say the least.
You didn't watch much television as a child?
No, my parents were very anti-television, which is usually the sort of story I start off my first lecture in the, television subject with. This is what happens if your parents deprive you of television, you end up, lecturing on it. I think there is a certain kind of increased savviness amongst young people in relation to media cultures, but the role, I think, in relation to teaching that subject at the university is to try and balance up a kind of critical competency for thinking about media as opposed to maybe the everyday knowledges that immersion produces.